Run free and dive into the sky. Hear the wind crying out its prayer. Why are we so ashamed to be alive? Break the chains and our freedom's ours.
Morning, mateys. Today I am in a Chrysler 300 boat. I have always never really liked the 300, and it's more credit to the first 300 that I was in was the regular, I guess it was like the first gen. Did not like it. It was pretty atrocious. It had no brakes. It was very big, had a weird odor to it. And it had a V8 in it, but it was slow. The transmission did not know what it wants. So it was a horrible first impression of a 300. This car is actually my friend's. The first time he ever let me drive this car wasn't too long ago. If you look here at the dash, you can see that the whole dash cluster is just different. It looks like they put a bit more time and detail in it. And there's also the display right here. It was whenever I was doing research for this car, Motor Trend, it was the Road and Tracker Motor Trend said that this was kind of unresponsive, they didn't really like it. But I've been navigating around with it and even just checking out the different options, and it works very fluid. From the outside, this thing it's pretty huge. I mean, whenever we always see Tyler roll up in it, it's like, oh my God, like you can't miss it. Hence where it gets the name the boat. One of the other controversies I always had with this car, and you will still see it today, I don't know where y'all live, but here in Houston, not calling anyone out, but whenever you see people in this car, they typically have 3 like triangle rims on it, and it's a poor man's Bentley, and they typically rice it out. It's just not tasteful. This one, however, we got a APR front splitter LC102 Boston rims on it in this nice dark bronze color-ish. Most recent mod that he did on this was the airbag suspension from A.K.A. Something that A.K.A. does is something called e-leveling, and what e-leveling is basically, like, say when that corner I just took, so whenever I'm turning right, obviously it has a lot more of the weight going to the left wheel, or to the left side in general. So what e-leveling does is they see wherever the more weight is, it kind of puts more air towards that side to kind of level the ride out. So it helps a lot, and I think that's really helped this car handle a lot better than what stock used to do. Despite this car being so big, it's quick. So this has the 6.4 liter Hemi engine in it. Got a Corsa exhaust on it with headers and a tune. This car made 550 horsepower, which is definitely a lot. If y'all muscle guys, if y'all know y'all stuff, y'all know that the old CTSVs made 560. So this is right up there with it. Tyler did take it to a Mopar meet. It was more, and like at this they had like where you could drag your car, and from a dig, he was able to do a 12.7 at 112 miles an hour, which is pretty fast. The new base Coyote V8s and Mustangs, they'll do a 13.5. And something you got to remember about this car is this is not meant to be a sports car in a sense, because this is a 4-door car, and if you look around, you got a lot of room. With this being an American car, I mean, it's got the nice bolstered seats, but it's for an American man. So, I mean, if it's a 250-pound man pretty comfortably, you can daily this thing, no problem. You know, the closest thing I would probably say that competes with it is, if y'all remember, I did a G8 review, and that was like, I thought that would make an excellent daily. It had a nice little, I believe it was a Whipple supercharger on it, and it was great. It was incredible. I loved it. What the G8 didn't have was a lot of the creature comforts. So everything, whenever I was, getting in this car and Tyler was kind of showing me around, almost everything in here, nothing is like manual. Everything is, okay, well, how do I shut the moonroof? Oh, you press this button, it does it. Even the shade, yeah, you press the button, it does it. How do you move the seats back? Oh, they're electronic, and you do this. So everything is very nice in here. Like I said, the only thing is that, a couple of the carbon fiber things are falling off, but as far as, your creature comforts, this car has it all with the speed. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. And with that speed, it does have great brakes too. It's got Brembo's front and rear. We got 4 pistons in the front and 2 in the back. I mean, what I really like about my Mark V R32 is it is uniquely sounding. It doesn't sound like any other Volkswagens, more or less any other car really. That VR6 has a really particular sound. Sound has always been a big thing for me. And in this car, to my surprise, it is like, it's a unique sounding V8. The Hemi 6.4, me, my brother, all my friends, whenever we hear Tyler go by, we always know, hey, that's not a regular muscle car. That's the Hemi. We know, hey, that's Tyler. And I think that's what's something that's really got me with this car. It's unique sounding, and that's kind of something that's hard to nail with the muscle car. So Chrysler, good job. Keep it up. Keep doing that shit, please. Although the 6.4 liter sounds distinguishable from all the other V8s, by the way, that's the airbag system. There is a price to pay with that. This car only gets around 11 or 12 mpg, and that's just not a lot. But you get a V8, so you pick your poison. If you'd like to see more about this car, you can follow this boy's Instagram. It's gonna be right up here. Let me know your thoughts below, what you think of Chrysler, what you think of the SRT8 in general, and yeah, appreciate your feedback. And with that being said, thank y'all so much for watching. Catch you on the next one.